Okay, step and piecewise functions. Let's look at piecewise functions first. So if you look at this right here, it gives me two equations. Y equals negative 2x minus 1 and y equals negative x plus 4 with these restrictions. X is less than or equal to 2, x is greater than 2. So if we look at the way we graph this line here, I graphed y equals negative 2x minus 1. That's this line. But I stopped it at x equals 2. See this 2 here? I stopped it. So this line should continue down, but it doesn't. It stops at 2. Same with this graph right here. I go up 4, make a point, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. So this line should go on forever, but it starts at 2. The reason why this is an open circle is because of this symbol right here. It doesn't have the line underneath. When it has the line underneath, that means you close the circle. All right. If we look at another one, let's look at this one right here. So here are 3 lines. Okay. Y equals negative 4. That's this line that goes straight across. Okay. But it stops at negative 2. And the reason why I don't have an open circle here is because of the line underneath. Okay. Y equals x minus 2. That's this line right here. But it says you only go from 2 to 2. 2 to negative 2. So that's this line right here. And this line, y equals negative 2x plus 4, is this line right here. I go up 4, down 2 over 1. So it's this line, but it's everything greater than 2. Okay? So if I show you what these lines should look like, pick a different color besides red. This line should go on forever like this. But again, it tells us to stop at 2. This line should look like this, but it only wants us to keep it from 2 to negative 2. We're only keeping it from there to there. And this line was make a point at 4, go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. So this graph was supposed to look like this, but this piece is missing. Now, if we look at step functions right here, this is the most common step function. This is the parent function, okay? Step functions just mean round down. So any of these values here are not going to be decimals. That's why there's no lines in between these points, okay? So 1.5 becomes 1. 2.5 becomes 2. 3.5 would become 3. You always round down. That's what these bars mean right here. Okay. So if you look at this step function right here, this now normally a straight line would be going up, connecting these points and making a line. But because it's a step function, that means we're skipping. Just basically means if you're talking about money and I owe you $4.25, you're going to tell me to pay you $4. Just give me the $4. Okay. Or if I'm charging you by the hour for how many hours work I did, if I worked 3 hours and 5 minutes, I'd charge you for 3 hours. Okay. Your classwork assignment.